Sockwell, then you can use up to 200 Sockwell in our batch apex. Okay, and these governor limits, it is going to reset for each and every batch. So whenever executing method is initiated, at the time it is going to get latest governor limits. So that means for one batch, if you're like consuming 200 Sockwell queries, then if it is going to execute second batch, at the time it is going to reset the governor limits. Okay, so these are the general corner limits. What are the corner limits applicable to our synchronous? So similar way in these asynchronous operations also we will have in corner limits.
Okay, Shikhar.
So any more questions?
Sir, can you explain
Uh,
Yeah. Any question?
with the help of database.stateful, can we have a list of IDs? It's not possible.
We can go with that one, but that's not an ideal scenario. So generally, we are going to use integer, decimal, and then date types only.
Okay.
Okay, we can process IDs as well.
Okay, not collection.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We can process IDs.
Okay. And how can we pass data to another batch class from the finish method?
So
Is it possible?
yeah, we can pass the data, but we need to use the constructor. Within the constructor, you can receive the data.
Okay.
Okay, so here I am initiating, right? So as we in our first session, when we are like started working with our Apex classes, right? At the time we discussed. So how we are going to like pass parameter to the constructor. Same way, here also we are going to pass the parameter from one batch to the another batch. So we need to implement one constructor. We while initiating these class, you can pass the parameter here. Whatever the parameters do you want to pass, you can specify here.
Okay.
Okay. Any more
Uh,
questions from you?
Even if
Yeah.
we are sending email from the finish method, is any limitation that at once we can send only these many number of emails?
So it is going to send only one email, but the limitation for email is basically per day for user 2000 emails. Okay. So in the case of like your argwise, if it is more than that, it will send number of users into number of users into 2000. So like that, you have a limitation. You can send an email like that.
Okay.
Okay. So any other question from anyone?
Srikanth, for database.stateful, you said only to pass the records from one to another batch class.
One batch to the another batch.
So it will, in an interview, he asked questions like for this only, like how we can track like how many records are processed and how many records are not processed. For that,
Yeah.
he gave
So
this answer.
in that situation, we need to use another concept called async apex job. Okay. So I will explain in our next class. So how
For
we're
that,
going to like process and all
for
this.
that he gave answer like this only, database.stateful. Through that we can track how many records processed and how many records are not processed.
So how many records having an issue? Okay.
Yeah,
How many
when,
records successfully processed? How many records failure? So
yeah.
by default, you won't get it here. So you need to use one more thing here. In our execute method, we need like use a database at save point and all those things. So with the help of that, you are able to get the success and then failure records. Okay,
Okay.
so we have a concept called database dot save results. So if you're using that one, then whatever the success and then error results, you are able to get it.
Okay,
So
sir.
whatever the error you are getting, you can like track it with the help of this database.stateful interface. So you need to use database.save results and So within that results, you need to use this success and then error you need to justify. So and then with the help of like this database or shadeful, with this combination, you can achieve the requirement.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Clear.
Um, like as you said in execute method, the batches run parallelly. So at a time, how many batches runs parallelly? Is there any count or unlimited?
We don't have any count on that. Okay. So depending upon your Salesforce server capacity, so it is going to
Okay.
exist.
Okay.
We can chain up to 5 jobs only, right, Shrikant?
You know, we can chain multiple as well. In the case of like Cubable, we can chain up to five.
By queuable or by batchable?
Cubable.
Queuable up to 5.
Yes, we can enqueue up to five.
Okay.
But QAble we can enqueue up to 50 jobs, I guess.
Mm, I'm not sure. Like earlier, it was five, but maybe in recent releases it changed. I'm not sure. I'm not following the regular these documentation, but earlier it was five.
Okay. Now it's 50 for QAble and for batch class it can run 5.
Yeah, for batch it's 5 only.
Okay, okay.
Then rest of the it will add into flex queue, no?
So earlier we don't have any limitation for this batch, and then in queue we have like up to five only. But maybe like in recent releases it may be changed, but I haven't verified. So maybe there's a like latest latest value. I'm not sure. Okay, so I will check it the latest documents and I will share with you about this one.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
sir.
sure.
Yeah. Okay. So any more questions on this one?
So,
I want to know like more about iterable. Like, is it a normal query we are doing it with more
Case
custom
of
web conditions?
In the case of if you're using child queries within your like main query, so like if you're having any sub queries at the time, you need to use database dot iterable.
Okay, for direct queries, query locator, and for inner queries, we are using this
Yeah,
iterable.
inner queries, and then if you would like to maintain custom scope in sense, so if you are going to like apply large number of filters, then you can go with these iterable.
Okay. If I want to apply just a simple filter like date range, then query locator would help for direct
Yes,
queries.
yes,
Okay. And with the iterable, can we access the external object, get the query?
yeah. So remaining thing is as it is. Only we are going to like change the format of your query. That's it.
Okay, got it.
Okay. So any more questions from anyone?
No, Shrikant, currently.
Okay then. So go for your lunch and then we'll meet again.